everybody, and welcome to another episode of ColorIt Live, the only show. I'm sorry, right now I'm echoing a little bit. Just fix that for you guys. Hello? So sorry about this. Anyway, once again, let me just say welcome to another episode of ColorIt Live, the only show on the internet where we talk about and where we show off how you, our community, free your creativity every. As always, I'm your colored guide, Luke. And hi, everybody. How are you all doing tonight? Um, as we're reaching the tail end of 2021, I'm sure many of us are already planning out gifts to give to our loved ones. And because of this, I'm sure we have all asked ourselves this thoughtful question: what's something meaningful that I could get for my friends and family, which they would appreciate and hold dear for many years to come? Because of this, personally, I've started reflecting and looking around at my own material possessions, as well as the items I have around the house, to see what things have stood the test of time and remain items that my family and I still cherish up to this day. And this is why I am super excited to be announcing to you today the launch of our latest book, Timeless Treasures. Timeless Treasures, Antiques, Vintage Finds, and Classic Home Decor. So this is it. This is our latest book. I'll give you a little moment to appreciate the art, the beautiful art on our front cover page here. This book is illustrated by none other than our beautiful in-house artist, Jackielou Pareja. Timeless Treasures, like all other ColorIt books, contain 50 original hand-drawn designs of antiques, vintage finds, and, like I said, classic home decor. So let me tell you a little more about this book as we flip through it together and appreciate all the gorgeous illustrations that it has to offer. Let me just fix this up for you a little bit so you can see it clearly. Hope this is good. Um, but before I jump into this flip through, let me tell you all about why colored books are so special. So our Timeless Treasures book boasts the same features that longtime fans of our community know and love. So for those of you that are new to our brand, let me give you a quick run through of our books and what I believe make them so special. So each book, much like our Timeless Treasures over here, has 50 original hand-drawn designs, which I will be showing you in a little bit. ColorIt's signature perforated paper that is designed not to bleed through. As you can see, this paper is made of high quality, smooth, and thick material in 175 GSM. All of our books have a hardback front and back covers to keep it protected so you can take it with you anywhere you want to go. And finally, the perforated pages and ink blotter. Yes, the perforated pages and ink blotter. So all of our pages in all of our books are printed single-sided, as you can see here, single-sided. with perforations on the top for easy removal from the binding for gifting or crafting or even framing. And all of our books have a blotter page. This is this is the blotter page of this particular book. Just in case you really wanted to test out our paper, this ensures safety from bleed throughs to the next page. So you can totally do a stress test with this as long as it doesn't get way too wet. This paper will survive. Um, so yes. Now let's move on to our timeless treasures flip through. So this is our book. As I've said, this is a beautiful art on our front cover page. It has 50 original hand-drawn designs. Here you can see a globe, a snow globe, a treasure chest full of antique books, and other beautiful treasures at the side. On the first page, on most of our colored books, you will notice that it has the number, ColorIt coloring book number 45. This is our 45th book in our series of coloring books. And of course, we have more to come. Illustrated, as you can see here, by Jackielou Pareja and edited by Zen Limpangog. Hi, Zen. Shout out to you. Hope you're having a great day today. And each of our books come with a blotter page. As you can see for this book's blotter page, we have a QR code which you can scan. And once you scan this QR code, you will be taken to a landing page that invites you to join our colored community. Members of our colored community get exclusive free printable designs, discounts on books and mediums, and of course, a community of colorists for inspiration will be there to support and encourage you throughout your coloring journey. So yes, in this blotter page in particular, we also have different themes per blotter page. This one, it has tips on how to shade for more realistic coloring. So once you get your own copy of Timeless Treasures, I hope you try this out. These are the tips. I'll just be reading the titles for you guys so that you can get yourselves a copy of this book. But how to shade for more realistic coloring, you can use black and white as a guide, first and foremost. Then you figure out the shape of the shade and then define the light and the dark side. So that was the blotter page for this book. Make sure to scan and join our community once you get your own copy. Lastly, the belongs to page, the page right before the 50 illustrations. This beautiful belongs to page, you can write your name on here, and it's very like rustic. I love the theme. I feel like I would color this gold myself, gold and bronze, just to fit the theme of the book. And I'm super excited to get to the heart of this book with you guys with the 50 illustrations. So I'll just be doing a very quick flip through for you all to get an idea of the style and the art of this book, but we will be playing an actual flip through for you later on to better admire each page. So, have you ever come across a beautiful object, one that captures the eye and draws you to it? Odds are that object is old and has a history. New designs look good, but there's something about the old that makes you want to get to know it every time you take a look at it. So perhaps it's the memories associated with it that makes it all the more beautiful. So this book, ColorIt's Timeless Treasures, leads you down memory lane, and each lane is decorated with objects that are not just old but timeless. So imagine the stories these vintage creations can tell you as you color them in. So we've seen a couple of really beautiful illustrations so far. This is like a genie's lamp, a beautiful carriage, some treasures over here, a weighing scale, bathtub, this beautiful mirror with flowers on it. This is a beautiful picture, I think that's super fitting for the holiday season, which I feel like many of you will have fun enjoy coloring. This beautiful page, a baby carriage, and yeah, those were the 50 illustrations. What do you guys think so far? Please let me know in the comments. And while I wait for your ideas in the comments, here is an actual flip through of the book so that you can admire each page as it comes by. So, yes, that was our flip through video. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And also, with that said, let me go ahead and say hi to everybody that's checking in with us today. I would like to say hello to mm, hi, Anna Chandonnet. Nice to see you again. You're always checking in with us. We super appreciate that. Hi, Dawn Montoy, Tanya Taylor, Renee Kirsch. Hi, Amy. She says she loves it. Anna says this is so cool. I'll probably make this my 11th book. Wow, 11 books. Thank you so much for the support all these years. Mimi says, OMG, the illustrations are amazing. And I have to totally agree with you. The illustrations are quite amazing. Brenda's appreciating the music. Hi, Brenda. Nice to see you again. Giselle Santalan says, this video is so cool. It has some old-timey vibes, very nostalgic. And hi, Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Hey, Noreen Legros. And yeah, hi, Audrey. Looks like I'll be getting another new book. So happy to hear that. I love hearing that every single time. And yeah, where are you guys checking in with us from tonight? What time is it over there? And how are you all doing? How are you all doing? Let me know. Let's chat in the comments. And while I wait for that, we want to just, I just want to say thank you to everyone that's checking in with us and joining us again for tonight's live. As always, we are super grateful every time you come and join us for these shows, and we always endeavor to make these shows worthwhile and fun for you all. Now, for today's live show, we do have a very special guest joining us later tonight. She is the illustrator of Timeless Treasures and a big treasure herself as a member of the ColorIt team. We asked the question a few days ago in our Facebook group, ColorIt Coloring Books, if there was any part of the illustration process that you'd really like to know about, and we got some great questions from you all, which we will be addressing later tonight. Before I go ahead and introduce our illustrator for Timeless Treasures, I'd like to take this moment to personally greet you all an advanced happy Thanksgiving. So, what are your plans for this Thursday? By when do you think you'll catch, stuff, and cook your turkey? And who else simply is excited to gather together with loved ones and, just be together, spend time with family and friends, and be grateful? So let me know in the comments what your plans are, or maybe even some of your favorite dishes that you're super excited to cook and eat. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Also, later on this week after Thanksgiving is the start of a weekend that we know a lot of people look forward to, Black Friday and Cyber Monday weekend. I wanted to go ahead and let you all know that here at ColorIt, we do have some amazing promos that we think you would all love and should definitely take advantage of. Right now, actually, you can grab our premium coloring mediums on Amazon at their lower and even more affordable prices. They're perfect for coloring, doodling, and for all your card crafting needs. So you can head over to Amazon to check it out, to check out these price reductions and get them in their new lower prices, which are honestly super, super affordable. They're such a steal now. Somebody will link you in the comments to get to our Amazon page, ColorIt. Yes, and not only that, but starting midnight of November 26th, US Central Time, you can get this amazing bundle of Mandalas to Color Volume 1, Volume 2, plus ColorIt gel pens for 20% off. So don't miss out and make sure to add this to your cart on the 26th and make sure to check out anytime on or before November 29th, the final day of our Black Friday and Cyber Monday promo, to avail of this awesome bundle. And if that wasn't enough, we have extended our Mandalas to Color Volume 1 promo. So purchase any of our latest books, Halloween, The Roaring Twenties, and now, of course, Timeless Treasures, and you can grab a copy of Mandalas to Color Volume 1 for just $10, which is such a steal. All you have to do is email us your Amazon order number, and we will send you a super secret link so that you can avail of this promo. So yes, email us at support@colorit.com, your Amazon order number, to avail this amazing promo. In the spirit of Thanksgiving, we do very much hope that these promos make you happy and show how grateful we are here at ColorIt for this amazing and supportive community that you and we have built. And not only that, we hope that you can spread the love of coloring Your other friends and family that you know who are looking for a new hobby or simply looking to relax and expand their interests. Recently, we also released our 2022 ColorIt calendar, which is a free colorable calendar that you can download directly from your own printer at home and start coloring. Somebody will link you to the calendar in the comments below if you have yet to download it. And this beautiful calendar was also illustrated by none other than Jackielou Pareja, and we can all agree that she really outdid herself this year. The theme for our 2022 calendar is Bloom with Hope. So enjoy coloring in the birth flowers that represent each month of the year. In case you missed it, take a look at this flip through video. So that was the flip through video of our calendar 2022. Um, Hopefully you guys all download it and enjoy coloring in. I really love the flowers theme, and I definitely will be coloring in my birth month flower, which is October. Super excited for that. Please, we're excited to see your submissions on our coloring group, or you can simply email them to us. We also released a Freebie Friday a few days ago to celebrate the launch of this calendar, and we wanted to show off some of the beautiful submissions that have been sent in for that page. So here they are. So the first one being by Audrey Bonnell. I know she's checking in tonight. Hi, Audrey. As always, love your coloring. You color it like a professional. I really love how colorful this photo is, how many different flowers there are. Super great as always. Next, we have this page by Lauren Marie. I really love the purples that you used on this page. It's a little muted, but the shading is super nice. The gradients, I'm simply in love with this page. I'd love to frame it. Lastly, we have this page by Pam Lindley. Hi, Pam. Hope you're checking in with us tonight. Loving what you did with this page. And Pam is also super active on our coloring group, and you can see her works on our coloring group on Facebook. So make sure to join. Thank you, Pam. By the way, when we released this Freebie Friday coloring page a few days ago, it came with a small contest that I think you will enjoy. The contest was called Introduce ColorIt to a Friend. We will be extending this contest until our next live, so you still have a chance to win some awesome prizes. The mechanics are in our coloring group on Facebook, so make sure to check it out. All you have to do is submit your colored version of that specific page. Somebody will link it to you in the comments if you haven't colored it in yet. And simply invite two friends to join our coloring group. And you can stand a chance to win any colored book of your choice. And two of your friends stand a chance to win a copy of our latest book. So make sure to take advantage of this contest because it's such a great way to introduce ColorIt or coloring to a friend. So I'm going to very quickly, as we do with all of our lives, we had a giveaway contest. All you had to do was color in our past two Freebie Fridays. Make sure to let us know that you're present today if you submitted in a page of any of our past two Freebie Fridays, and we will be announcing the winner at the end of the show. Lastly, we do have some fun trivia questions for today's show, as always, and we hope that you enjoy playing along with us. So trivia question winners stand a chance to win a copy of our latest book, Timeless Treasures. And all you have to do is share this video publicly on your Facebook. Please make sure to share it publicly. We need it to be public so that we can check on our side that it has been shared. And be the first one to answer the question correctly. So super easy. Share this video publicly. You can do so right now and be the first one to get the answer correctly. Yeah, so without further ado, here is trivia question number 1. So, they are a set of wooden dolls of decreasing size placed one inside another. what is this timeless treasure? This timeless treasure has many names: matryoshka dolls, babushka dolls, stacking dolls, or nesting dolls. So, what is this timeless treasure? Let us know in the comments. Share this video publicly, and I'll be announcing the winner in a few minutes. Okay, now it is finally time to properly introduce our very special guest, the leading lady of today's live show, and the woman without whom we wouldn't be able to produce this beautiful Timeless Treasures coloring book, Miss Jackielou Pareja. Hi,
Hi
Jackie.
everyone. Hi. Hi Lucy.
Jackie. So excited to have you on this show. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So Jackie, this is your first time joining us for live. I'm sure the fans or the community would love to know more about you. So please introduce yourselves to us. How you describe the role that you play and color it.
Yes, hi everyone. I'm Jackielou Pareja and I'm one of the illustrators of your favorite ColorIt adult coloring books. I just want to share a bit of myself. Before I became an illustrator, I actually worked as an arts and crafts teacher in Dubai. So we offered classes in scrapbooking, card making, mixed media artwork. Um, I did quilling and crafting. And apart from that, I am also an avid fan of K-pop.
Oh my gosh, I also love K-pop. What's your favorite or who's your favorite K-pop group or artist?
Um, they're actually kind of old group. The
Mhm.
group is Mamamoo.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I know that group. But yes, thank you so much for that. You mentioned you were working as a teacher, color, an artist, right? Since you work in such a creative industry and as an artist yourself, we wonder who are the artists that you look up to for inspiration, or is there an art style that you feel has influenced your work these days?
Yep. I'm a huge fan of Van Gogh and Rembrandt. I just really love their approach to shadows, the lighting, the brush strokes, and the textures. And Rembrandt is into portraits, and I do portraits also. So yes, I'm a fan of the two classical artists.
Oh my gosh, I have these really cute posters,
Wow, that's nice. That's
right?
a sunflower, right? By Van Gogh.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the title of this one is, but I also really like
That's
it.
almond blossom, I think.
Art. I love it. As you mentioned, Jackie, you or I'm not sure if you mentioned, but Jackie has actually illustrated numerous other books for us in the past. Which theme would you say has been your favorite to work on so far, and which book is your favorite?
I love all the themes I worked on, but not because we're launching this book. I say Timeless Treasures is my favorite. I guess there's an old soul inside of me. I just enjoyed vintage stuff, rustic themes, old bling blings, and old embellishments. Yeah, so that's why maybe
Timeless.
Timeless Treasures.
And also I would like to mention that Timeless Treasures is Jackie's first solo work with
Yes, it's my first solo book.
book on Amazon. It's out today. And yeah, just so proud. So Jackie, speaking of timeless treasures, what was the most challenging part about working on this book? And at the same time, what did you most enjoy about working on this book?
To tell you honestly, my patience was challenged while working on this book because mostly old stuff, the vintage stuffs are very intricate to draw,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, I actually enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm. So you really enjoyed the challenge, like you
Yeah,
grew
I
from the
really
challenge.
enjoyed the challenge. Yes,
So
exactly.
inspiring. Exactly. Um, Next, Jackie, where did you find inspiration for this Timeless Treasures book? And like, were there days when you experienced a creative block, and what did you do about it?
As I mentioned a while ago, I was actually a teacher in Dubai. So I remembered all the activities I taught to my students. So from old plain bottles, old frames, turning them into new outstanding masterpieces.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I think it's very normal to have a creative block. It's very normal to everybody. I do experience it. What I usually do is just chill, enjoy Bruno Mars music, just leave the door open, take a break, and take a walk. Yeah, I think that's the way I, chill.
How you get over your creative block?
Uh
Yes,
huh.
I
Yes.
do agree. I think that goes for everybody. That always nice to feel some grass outside, leave the door open, feel fresh air. Totally. Um, so Jack, before I let you go, I mean, we'll see each other again later, but
hmm
before I let you go, what's the best piece of advice that you can give to our aspiring colorists in the audience that are tuning in to today's episode?
Yes. First, on behalf of the ColorIt team, we would like to thank you for continually supporting ColorIt. We always listen to your suggestions and ideas. We encourage everyone to submit more colored pages because, gosh, those are amazing.
They
And
are.
because of that, yes, they are. And because of that, on our part, we will also work harder. And so my piece of advice to our aspiring colorist, as our tagline says, free your creativity. There is no wrong way to color your favorite pages as long as you're enjoying it, as long as you're happy. So, yes.
I love that so much. That was so inspiring. Thank you so much, Jackie. Um, by the way, guys, so now that we've gotten to know Jackie a little bit more, she has very graciously given us some of her time. She will be doing the color along with us today. She'll be coloring a page from her own book, and we will see her again in a little bit. So, yeah, I'll say goodbye for now, but I'll see you in a few minutes. Color your page.
Sure. I'll see
Okay.
you then.
Yeah. Okay, so that was Jackie. I hope you guys enjoyed getting to know her a little bit. She will be back, but at this point, I'd like to say the winner for our trivia question number one. Trivia question number one, here it is again. They're a wooden set of wooden dolls. They are a set of wooden dolls of decreasing size placed one inside another. What is this tiny treasure called? They are Russian dolls. And I want to say congratulations to Miss Mary Kate Moore. Thank you so much, Mary Kate, for sharing this video publicly, and congrats on getting the correct answer. Moving on, let's make sure to email us at support@color.com so that you can claim your prize and we can send you this book straight away. So our next question here is, what do you call the machine that plays a selected musical recording when a coin is inserted? So, this blank is a timeless treasure that had its first version appear in the 1890s. These days, you can only spot this item in retro themed restaurants or in select bars or nightclubs. So, once again, what do you call the machine that plays a selected musical recording when a coin is inserted? Make sure to publicly share this video on your Facebook right now and get the right answer. So I'll be announcing the winner for that question in a little bit. Um, so now the favorite part, the most awaited part of the show, as always, our color along. As mentioned, come back. Hi, Jackie.
Hello,
Hi
Lucy.
again.
Again.
So excited to have you here, honestly. um, so yeah, I can see your page looks so beautiful right now. Can you
Thank
tell
you.
us
Thank
a
you.
little bit about it?
This is a tea set collage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm gonna color this page. I'm gonna continue color this page.
I love the colors that you picked for the page. How did you decide which colors to use?
Since I really love like shabby rustic, so I chose these colors like with brownish, bluish colors. This particular page.
It just I'm speechless. It just looks so good.
Thank you so much, Lucy.
So pretty. Yeah, it's so pretty, just like you. Um,
No, just like you.
so a few days ago, Ja, we actually asked our community if they had any questions about the illustration process. And here are some
Mhm.
of the things that they're curious about. Hopefully, you can shed some light on these questions. So the first one
Yes.
being, how do you decide what designs to do for a whole book?
We actually asked and listened to our colorist, their suggestions, their ideas, their demands. So from there, we do a lot of research
Mm-hmm.
and we jot down ideas for that particular theme.
It's crazy how much research you do for this, right? Because like
Yes,
I know
there's a
you
lot of research.
I know that we put out like 50 per book, but I'm sure you research for more than just 50 illustrations.
Mm-hmm. We research ideas like around 60 to 80.
80.
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy. That's so much. Um, so yeah, how do you decide what book theme to do?
Mostly what the colorist wants.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm very comfortable doing feminine themed illustrations like soft, delicate, those illustrations like this.
I love it so much. I feel like I had a tea set like that when I was younger, like a little girl, very feminine. I love it.
Yes.
Um, can you tell us about the mediums that you're using for this page?
Oh yeah. My all-time favorite medium is actually ColorIt marker.
Mm-hmm.
Because the colors are bold and I can color quickly and easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So yeah.
Yeah. Um, Before when we had Patrick on the show, he usually mentioned like using three main colors to color it in. Do you use that same type of technique? Like three main colors to choose for your page or for an object?
First, it's really based on preferences. Um, each artist are different, but for me, since I'm working with ink
Mm-hmm.
that bleeds easier, we actually want to start coloring from lightest to darkest if you are using markers.
Mm-hmm.
So using markers is similar to painting, so we can lay down coats to get darker versions. So as you see here, I'm coating a sage green first. Wait, let
Mm-hmm.
me. It's not focusing.
It's okay,
Okay,
but it's safe green.
anyway, so I already coat this one. Um, as you add more layers to an area, you can start adding shadows and highlights, and
Mm-hmm.
then even blend colors together to create a sense of depth. So here, I'm just gonna coat this again with this sage green, and then I'll get this light blue
Mm-hmm.
for the like. I'm just adding a shadow, and then I'm gonna use another shade of blue.
I really love what you're doing. Would you mind adjusting your camera angle a little bit so we can more clearly see how you're coloring?
Sure.
There you go. Thank you so much.
So I'm also adding a kind of shade of brown. So you have that old stuff feeling for that drawing. So yeah, so that's how I do it.
It is
Just
honestly so
yeah,
beautiful.
just layering colors.
How come when I do it like that, it's not the same? It doesn't come out the same. Yeah. I will try to look at your finished page
Yes,
and
definitely. I'm going to finish this and I'm going to show it to everybody.
okay, so excited. By the way, we got a really interesting question here from Anna. She says that I seriously wish I knew how to draw. Any advice on how to start?
Way back in college, we have this activity. Like just get a sketchbook, draw anything in front of you, like practice and practice until you're into it. Like I know you will be a great illustrator someday as long as you practice.
Mm-hmm. It's like a skill that you have to keep developing, you know?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Um, by the way, at this point, I would like to mention the winner of our second trivia question. It should be here on our screen. What do you call the machine that plays a selected musical recording when a coin is inserted? And the answer is a jukebox. Congratulations to Esri Dots. Thank you so much for sharing this video publicly on your Facebook page. And make sure to email us at support@card.com to claim your prize. Let's move on to the third trivia question of the day. So, this timeless treasure is much like a cassette player, CD player, or MP3 player. What is this treasure? So, this is considered as a relic today, but at one time, this turntable device was the chief means by which recorded music made its way to the ears of home listeners. So, a device that plays records, discs with grooves that are amplified by a needle. So, what is this timeless treasure? Let us know, share this video publicly, and get the answer right. I'll be announcing the winner in a few minutes. Now, back to Jackie. Um, Somebody said that I would love to see the artists in action creating the drawings, but hopefully that's something we can explore in the future so that the fans can see what's up. But for now, can you just tell us your process, like your whole drawing process when you sit down and start to feel inspired? Just draw.
Uh-huh. Yes. First we actually do brainstorms, ideas for a specific theme. Um we list down 60 to 70, 80 ideas for each page. And then I personally or some of my colleagues will research those ideas in Google or in Pinterest. And then I sketch and make my own drawings.
So you just like take a look at other like illustrations
Yes.
and make
Uh-huh.
it like your own version of it.
Mhm.
I see.
Yes.
Hopefully we can show them a little bit about that in the future. If you're willing to come back, guest with us again.
Sure. Like a video tutorial something.
We would love that. So excited for that. Um, hmm. Well, we've already kind of answered this question, but somebody also asked, like, where do artists get their illustration inspirations from? So, other than Pinterest, where else do you think you find inspiration? Like, do you look around your house for like timeless treasures, or like outside? Be one with
Yes,
nature.
outside.
Outside.
Definitely outside, yes. Go to the mall, check all those like this book, particularly this book. So I went outside, check all the um items there in the movies. That
Hmm. Which movie did you watch to feel inspired for this?
those the Parent Trap. They have like
Hmm.
a items there that are vintage. Yes.
Oh, and speaking of timeless treasures, I'd love to ask, what's your favorite timeless treasure?
Oh yes. We have here a very old cassette player. It's
Mm-hmm.
older than me. It's I guess 35 years already.
Oh
And
my
it's still
god,
working. Yes,
35 years and it still works. That's amazing.
it is.
Um, I'm trying to check if people are saying they're taking notes from your coloring tutorial right now, which I will also be taking notes. Rest assured. I wonder if there's anybody who got our third trivia question right. I'm trying to check to see if there is a winner. While we're talking to Jackie, I hope people share this video publicly on their Facebook so that we can send you a copy of this book. So right now, Jack, you said you're only using like two colors, right? Sage and the darker blue for the teapot.
Yeah, a sage. I used a light blue, and
Mm-hmm.
then I added some brown color,
I
and
see.
then darker gray to to show more depth, add
Mm-hmm.
more shadows. This one I'm now using the gray.
How do you get it to blend so well? I just can never can never do that.
You strike it while it's still kind of wet so that it
Okay.
blends. Yes.
I have a hard time, especially coloring in with like dark colors, because the second you go dark, it's hard to. If you make a mistake, it's hard to come back from it. Any advice on people who make mistakes while they color?
Just leave it there. When I do mistakes, I just leave it there. And it's actually just part of the story, while coloring.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you ever like get frustrated and just like want to start from the beginning? Or do you?
Yes, of course.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yes.
So you're human too.
Yes, I'm human.
You're just like us.
So here I'm showing you blending two different colors. So yellow and blue. So we all know yellow and blue equals green. So I'm gonna put yellow first. I'm not sure if you're seeing this.
Yep, can still see it.
Yes. So while it's still kind of wet, you put blue. Oh, I got the wrong blue. So it should be this one, the lighter blue.
Oh my gosh, you got it wrong, but why does it still look so right? Tell me
Yeah,
why.
that's it. I just leave it there.
Oh, by the way, we got this awesome question from Tanya Taylor. She says, "What are your thoughts on coloring the background in the picture?" So I think she means for this page.
Mm-hmm.
Will you be?
Normally, since the background is quite a big white space,
Mhm.
maybe I'll just use watercolor for that one. Like just stain the background with brown to make it look like more vintage.
Will you be using our watercolor brush pens available on
Of
Amazon?
course,
And
our watercolor brush pens is really nice.
agree.
Yeah, just you just have to repeat the process from the lightest to darkest, and then layer another color, layer the same color to add more shadows and depth.
I see. It must take a lot of patience because when I tried my best to really color in a page properly, it took me like 6 hours.
Well, if I'm using markers, it's like in a quite short period of time, I'll be like it's done. That's why I love markers.
It's true. I get frustrated sometimes using pencils because you just have to exert so much effort. I prefer my favorite mediums are also markers. By the way,
Mhm.
somebody I want to mention that somebody did get the correct answer to a third trivia question, but they did not share this video publicly on Facebook. So you still have a chance to get our third trivia question right, but you have to share this video publicly on Facebook. And since we're slowly running out of time, while we're waiting for the correct answer for the third question, let me just go ahead and say our fourth trivia question. So here's our fourth trivia question. What is the name of the early machine used for turning fiber into thread or yarn? So, fun fact, this item was actually pivotal for the plot in the movie The Sleeping Beauty. With just the prick to her finger, it put the princess to sleep, and only true love's kiss could wake her from her slumber. So, what is this timeless treasure? Let us know in the comments. Please, once again, share this publicly to your Facebook publicly. And I'll be announcing the winners for Trivia 3 and 4 in a little bit. So, back to Jackie. Hmm. What did you say is like your most favorite coloring page that you've ever done?
I guess this one. Yes.
Like basically whatever you're currently working on is the best
Mhm.
version of your art, you know? Does your I know that you have a very cute daughter. Do you also
Oh,
let her color?
yes. You do a lot of doodles,
Oh,
doodling
are you training her
on
to
the
also
walls, on the bed, on the curtains, everywhere.
art?
Yes.
Uh, are you also training her to become like an artist like you one day? Would you love
Yeah, maybe someday, but for
to?
now, I'm just letting her to be like enjoy the kid.
Mm-hmm. Aw. I bet she'll be so proud to know that her mom has published books.
Someday she'll know.
If love can move a mountain. Ooh, we have a winner for our fourth trivia question. Um, Let me just put the fourth trivia question back on screen very quickly. The answer was a spin wheel. Congratulations to Donna Burfield. Thank you for sharing this publicly on Facebook. Make sure to email us at support@colorit.com to let us know you won, and we will be sending this out. And the very last question for our trivia for today is this time treasure is a pendulum clock that strikes the hours with a sound like a common cuckoo call and has an automated cuckoo bird that moves with each note. So I basically gave you the answer there, guys. What's this timeless treasure? Get those fingers typing on your keyboard and share this video publicly. And then we'll be announcing the winner in a little bit. So we have a really cute question here, Jackie. It says, they say, how did you introduce your daughter to art or coloring?
I just let her hold some colored pencils, some crayons, and she started to doodle. There's no shapes, forms yet, but at least she doodles.
Aw, that's so cute. That's so cute.
She's still 4 actually, so
Already a genius at 4. Genius mommy. So genius daughter. Oh, and finally, we have a winner for our third trivia question. Here's the question again. The answer is a gramophone, and congratulations to Renee Kirsch. Thank you for sharing this publicly. And I think, have I already said our last trivia question? I don't think I have. Have I? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. I have actually. I have. So we're just waiting for the answer to our last one. Sorry, I'm so distracted by Jackie's coloring that I'm I'm not all there right now. But
Oops, not my fault.
not your fault. But like it's so funny to keep watching you color that it's hard to focus.
Thank
Um,
you, Lucy.
Somebody asked here this question, and I'm pretty sure the answer is obvious, but do you enjoy coloring?
Of course, we all do. It's like you'll be redirected to another dimension.
Oh, it's just so pretty. Can I have this? I'll frame it. I'll put it in my hallway.
Sure, why not?
Oh my gosh, really? Really? I'll sing Mama Moo for you.
Can you sing one right now? Please.
Shush. When maybe in our next live, when you guessed. Yeah, everybody's saying it's so beautiful. Ah,
Thank you so much.
Leslie here says, I really love how Jackie is coloring the teacups. Adding the brown really makes it look vintage.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed, agreed.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Mina. Hi, Mina. Just saying, it's been a while. We miss you. Huh? Mina Escalada says, it's so beautiful, Jackie. Jackie.
Thank you so much, Mina.
Huh? Sandra Harker says, I color the background if I have smudges. Actually, I also do that. Oop. Okay, we have finally a winner to our fifth trivia question. The question, here it is again on my screen, and the answer is a cuckoo clock. So, congratulations to Tanya Taylor. Thank you for sharing and participating in our trivia today. Congrats to all of our 5 winners. Make sure to email us at support@colorit.com to let us know that you've won, and we will be sending you out a copy of Timeless Gestures as soon as we can. So, yes. Um, So I'm going to have to time check us here, Jackie. I really love the effect that you're putting on your teacup right now. It looks like it's being painted. Like, how do you even? I don't even know, but it looks beautiful. But yeah, before I let you go, do you have any final words or pieces of advice to give to our audience that's tuning in with us tonight?
Yes, well, again, no other words to say, but thank you so much. Thank you for spending your time with us today and for the never ending support for ColorIt. We appreciate all the amazing submissions. So please keep them coming. For Easter eggs in our future books, we have something that is a fan favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Another one, a book that will empower your life. And another one that will entice our colorists to go on an adventure on the high seas. I am also excited for my future project. It's a collaboration among the ColorIt artists. I don't want to spoil anything, but I can leave you a hint by sharing this quote. Every morning, you have two choices: continue to sleep with your dreams or wake up and chase them. So let's all get up and work on it. Again, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, Jackie, thank you so much. I'm so inspired right now. Okay, I'm gonna wake up. You know, this
Yeah,
coffee,
let's wake up,
this coffee did nothing.
chase
You
our
woke me up
dreams.
today. So that was Jackie, everybody. Once again, thank you, Ja, for joining us on today's show. We hope to
Thank
see
you so
you
much.
again. And Miracle Faith here says, thanks for showing coloring. I wasn't sure how to shade. You're welcome. Thank you, Jackie, for graciously giving us your time. We know you're super busy. And yeah, we will see Jackie's finished page on our coloring group. So make sure to join and invite your friends to our ColorIt coloring group. Um, Before I let you all go, there are just a few callouts I'd like to mention. A few weeks ago, we asked this question: what is your timeless treasure? Send us a photo of your timeless treasure for a chance to win a copy of our latest book and just tell us why it was so special to you. And here are some of the photos and answers that we got for this question. So the first was by Anna Chanine. She says, "This is my most timeless treasure. It's not your typical stuffed animal. I've had this stuffed animal since I was about 6. For that birthday, I ended up getting a gift card to Build a Bear workshop. Me being my usual self, I guess at the time I didn't want to go to Build a Bear to get something, so my mom went for me. This is one of the original Build a Bears. Wow. I believe that they don't make this kind anymore. I was born in Wisconsin but moved to Alabama when I was 6. I'll be 26 this Saturday. Birthday in advance or belated. I'm not sure when we got this email, but happy birthday, Anna. I've had this stuffed animal my whole life. This stuffed animal is truly more than a stuffed animal. I take it with me every time I travel. As you can see, it's been loved throughout the years and it's still going strong. Thank you so much for sharing that story, Anna. Next, we have this cute photo from Mary Kate Moore. This is my timeless treasure, my stuffed Tweety bird. I have had Tweety from the first time I was a toddler. From the time I was a toddler, he was actually a gift to my parents before I was born. Tweety has been with me through all my life and at my side when I had my tonsils out. Anytime I've been sick, every upset where I just needed something to hug, he has been and will remain my faithful companion that never leaves my bed. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you so much for sharing this with us, Mary Kate. And lastly, we have this beautiful doll photo by from Pam Alberts. And she says that I wanted to share my timeless treasure. My daughter bought me this 30-inch doll for Christmas 20 years ago, 2 years before she passed away for two reasons. The doll and my daughter's name are Nicole, and so that I would always have her at home. When I first read this, this really moved me. Oh my gosh. When the team and I read this message, we were like, okay, this is it. So Pam, thank you so much for sharing with us your doll, your story, and we're sure your daughter is looking down at you, till now, praying and loving you from wherever she is. And so we want to say congratulations to you, Pam, for this timeless treasure. Thank you for sharing your story with us. And congrats on winning. We hope that you love this book and that it reminds you of your daughter, as much as your doll does. So that was our timeless treasures. Make sure to email us at support@clark.com to let us know that you won. And lastly, I just want to say that we do have promos ongoing right now on our Amazon page. You can grab our premium coloring mediums at lower prices. Just check them out on Amazon. Somebody will link them to you in the comments. This amazing bundle will be available starting November 26th, US Central Time. You can get this for 20% off this Mandalas 1, Mandalas 2, and gel pens bundle. And lastly, purchase any of our latest books, The Roaring Twenties, Timeless Treasures, and Halloween, and you can grab a copy of Mandalas to Color Volume 1 for just $10. Honestly, such a steal. This promo is already ongoing, but the bundle, you can do it by November 26th, US Central Time. So make sure to check us out on Amazon and add it to cart so you can simply check it out and get this for a great discount on Black Friday, Cyber Monday weekend. Woo! So that was our live show for today. What did you guys think? Let me just very quickly read the comments of the people that are still watching us right now. They say, "Oh, congratulations. Thank you, Lucy and Jackie. You're welcome. Hi, Donna. Hi, Tanya. Hi, Amy Kenyon. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Yep, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you have an amazing week. Amazing start of the week was this live, and I hope the rest of your week is more amazing still." Sonia says, "Time flies by when I color." A lot of people answered Google Clock. Congratulations to the winners of our trivia questions, the timeless winners. And don't forget, we still have an ongoing contest. Check it out in our ColorIt Coloring Books group if you haven't yet. So that was it. Thank you once again, as always, for joining us today. We hope you had fun, and we hope to see you again in our next live, which we will be announcing very soon. So, as always, this has been Lucy, and may you lose your inhibitions and free your creativity. Till next time. Bye.